Yes, now we are going to start with the last method for the formation of admittance matrix, that is the YBUS matrix, and that method is called as the step-by-step method. And here again in this method we are taking the same example of 4-bus system. So this is our 4-bus system which we have already taken in first two methods, that is singular transformation method and direct observation method. And here there are 4 buses connected with each other, and only bus number 1 and bus number 4 are not connected. Okay, so if we have to write the YBUS matrix for this type of arrangement, so we got this type of result. Okay, but now we are going to apply this step-by-step method. So in this method, as you seen here, that all the diagonal elements are the sum of the admittances that are connected to that particular bus. Like the first element is the like y10 plus y12 plus y13. Okay, all the admittances that are connected to the bus number 1 are added for the diagonal elements, whereas for the off diagonal elements, it is the negative of the admittance that is connected between the two buses, like this y12, and it is always written as the with the negative sign. Okay, minus y12, that is between admittance between the bus 1 and between bus 2. Okay, similarly minus y13, and here it is 0. Why? Because there is no admittance connected between the bus number 1 and bus number 4. So that's why this element is 0. So this we have already seen in our first two methods. Now the steps that are adopted for this step-by-step method: a diagonal element YII is the sum of all admittances connected to the ith bus. These are. An off-diagonal element YIK is the negative of the total admittance directly connected between ith and kth buses. Two separate buses are there. Okay. Now let's start with the YBUS array set to 0. So इसमें क्या करना है कि in this method we firstly assume that our YBUS matrix is a 0 matrix. Okay, so in the starting we assume that our YBUS matrix is a 0 matrix. The dimensions of the YBUS matrix actually is n by n, where n is the number of buses. So consider an element having admittance YIK connected between the bus I and K. The 4 entries in YBUS are affected: YII, YIK, YKI, and YKK. So II means the diagonal element. Okay, IK or KI, this means the off diagonal element. Okay, IK means either 1 2 or 2 1. Okay, or yeah, 2 3 or 3 2, 3 4 or 4 3. So IK or KI represents your off diagonal elements, and II and this KK. Okay, these represents your diagonal elements. Okay, these two equations represents for the diagonal elements. And how with each step the entry is modified, like YII new is equal to YII old. Initially we assume that our old values are 0. Okay, but once updated, the new value becomes old in the next. Okay, so YII new is YII old plus YIK. Okay, and YIK new is YIK old minus YIK. So what does this mean? That for the diagonal entry like this KK and II, for each diagonal element entry, for 1 1 or for 2 2, for 3 3, for 4 4, okay, for each diagonal element entry, the new admittance is added into the old. But for each off diagonal entry, the new admittance is subtracted from the old. Okay, this you have to remember, that for the diagonal entry here is a plus sign, and for the off diagonal entry here be the minus sign. Just you have to remember this. Okay, so we add the elements one by one and modify the entries of YBUS. Okay, so only these are the steps that are involved in this. But here we have to add each admittance step by step. Okay, like first we have to add y10, then y12, then y13, and with each step we have to enter all the admittances. So that's why it is called as a step by step method. So now let's see the same formulation of this YBUS matrix by doing the same on this 4-bus network on the board now. Okay, so now let's start with this method, the formation of YBUS matrix using a step-by-step method. So in this we are using the same YBUS system, and the YBUS matrix appears something like this. Okay, here in this method, step-by-step method, we have to perform the different steps to calculate the values for this y11, y12, y13, y14, and so on. Okay. And we know that these elements, the diagonal elements, these one, the diagonal elements are called as the self admittances, whereas the off diagonal elements are called as the mutual admittances. Okay, and we have to find out the values for this capital Y11. But here in between the lines, in between the buses, I am using here the notation with small y. Okay, this one is the y12 is the admittance connected between 1 and 2. So let's start with the first step. So in the first step, we are starting with this entry. Okay, this entry. So step 1, like addition of y10. So this one, I am going to add this admittance. Addition of y10 affects entry y11 only. Okay, if I am adding y10 to the network, so it affects only y11. Okay, so what does my y11 new comes out to be? Now y11 new, I am now going to apply the same formula which we have already seen in the PPT. So y11 new is equal to y11 old. So here is the entry 11. Okay, same buses are there. So my sign is positive sign. Like this. Plus y10. This is the new admittance that I am going to add in this old value. And what is the old value? It is recently it is 0. Okay, because in the starting I am assuming that all entries are 0. So here it is written as 0 plus y10 and it is equal to y10. Now this y10 is replaced to this y11 new. Okay, so this is my first step. Okay, now next step 2. Now I am going to take this entry, this one. Okay, firstly I am going to take all the entries that are connected with the bus number 1. Okay, I have taken this, now I am going to take this. Addition of y12, this one. Okay, addition of y12 affects, किस किस को affect करेगी? It affects this entry y11 and y12. Okay, anyone else? It also affects this entry. It also affects this entry also. Okay, so addition of y12 affects y11, y12, y21, y22. Okay, it affects the 4 entries of this matrix. Okay. So what is now y11 first? y11 new. So this is equal to y11 old plus y12. Now what is y11 old? This is the previous value, this result. Okay, so here it comes out to be y10 plus y12, because now y11 old is not 0, it attains the value this one, which is saved in the previous step. So this is my y11 new now. Okay, now next entry y12 new. Okay, I am written here 4 entries. Okay, addition of y12 affects this, and this. So y12 new comes out to be y12 old. Now it is minus, because here the 2 different buses are there. Okay, if same buses are there, 1 1, 2 2, 3 3 and 4 4, you have to take the positive sign. But if the different buses are there, then you have to take the negative sign. Okay, now here is minus y12. Okay, and just check where the capital Y is there and where the small y is there. Okay. So here it comes out to be 0 minus y12 and it is equals to minus y1, like this. Okay, so next entry y21 new, it is equals to y21 old minus y12, because here the 2 different buses are there, so that's why I'm taking the negative sign. So it is 0 minus y12 or it is equal to minus y1, like this. Okay, and final y22 new is equals to y22 old. Now it is plus. Okay, why plus? Because entry is 2 2. Okay, for the same bus, diagonal element. Okay, 2 2 and y12. So it is 0. Recently 2 2 is at its 0 position. So it is 0 plus y12 and here comes out to be y1. Okay, so these are the new values that are assigned to these entries. Okay, all these are the new values that are assigned to these entries. Okay, now step number 3. Step number 3, and in this step I am going to add now this sentence. Okay, I am going to add y13 now. So writing the same line like addition of y13 affects which value? Affects, one is, now here you have to write capital Y, y11, y13, y31 and y33. Okay, addition of y13 affects y11, 13, 31 and 33. Okay, now let's do again the same steps. So firstly y11 new. So y11 new, applying the formula, that is y11 old plus y13. Okay, now what is y11 old? Y11 old is the previous entry to y11. So that is y10, that is equals to y10 plus y12. This entry is the previously calculated in the previous step. Okay, plus y1 in this way. Okay, now next y13 new is equals to y13 old minus y13. and 1 3 old is no previous values assigned in the previous steps. So it is 0 minus y13 or minus y1. Now y31 new is equals to y31 old minus y13. It is again 0 minus y13 and minus y13. Okay, like this. You have to do the different steps. Okay. Then y33 new. So it is y33 old plus, because here the entry is 33. So that's why here comes out to be plus and y13. Okay. So this one is till now it is 0 plus y13 and it is y1. Okay, so this one is our next step. Okay, now step number 4. Okay, till now we have added all the admittances that are connected to the bus number 1. Okay, now add this one. Now the admittances we are going to add is that are related to the bus number 2. Okay, adding or addition of y20, this one affects which entry? Only y22. Okay, addition of y20 affects y22, and so y22 new is equal to y22 old plus y20. Okay, and what is y22 old? We are already calculated here in this second step. Okay, so y22 here it comes out to be y12. So it is y12 plus y20. So this is the new entry added to the y22 new. Okay, so now next step, step number 5. Step number 5. Now we are going to take this one. Okay, so addition of y23, that is this admittance that is connected between bus number 2 and 3, affects one is y22, then y23, then y32 and y33. So 4 entries are affected by the addition of the admittance between bus number 2 and bus number 3. Okay. So now y22 new. Okay, y22 new is equals to, because this entry is our first one, so y22 old plus, here it is the 22, so that's why there is the plus sign. Y22 old plus y23. Okay, and what is now y22 old? It is already calculated in the previous step, so it's this value. Okay, here it is y12 plus y20 plus y23. Okay, like this. Next entry, y23 new. Okay, or you can write these entries because they got the same result, 2-3 entry and 3-2 entry. You can write them in the single step also, like y23 new is equal to y32 new is equal to y23 old minus y23, because they both these entries have the same result. Okay, so that's why you can take them in the single row, single step. So it is 0 minus y23 or it is equals to minus Y23, like this. Okay, now the next step, one entry is left. Two is there, 23, Y32 is gone, then Y33 new is equal to Y33 old plus Y23. Okay, and now what is Y33? This we have already taken in the step number 3. So Y33 new is, here it is Y13. So you have to add this Y13 plus Y23. So what does this mean? That you have to check the previous steps also, whether the entry is saved to this new position or not. Okay, now step number 6. Okay, now I am going to add this admittance Y24. Okay, just writing the same line, addition of Y24 affects, one is Y22, Y24, Y42 and Y44. Okay, these 4 entries of the matrix are affected by this. So now starting with Y22 new, it is equals to Y22 old plus Y24. Now check the previous entry of Y22. Okay, the previous entry of Y22 is here in the step number 5, and the value for this is this one, Y12, Y20, Y23. Okay, so it is Y12 plus Y20 plus Y23 plus, and the new entry is Y24. Okay, like this. And similarly, next, these 2 entries are same, so you can write them in the single step. So it is Y24 new is equal to Y42 new. Okay, is equal to Y42, you can write 2 4 anywhere. Y42 old minus Y24. Okay, and this entry is recently 0 minus Y24 equals to minus Y24, like this. Okay, and finally Y44 new is equal to Y44 old plus Y24. And what is Y44 old? Check whether it came in somewhere else. No, it's not there. So just mention it as 0 plus Y24 and it is equals to Y24. Like this. Okay. Now finally, step number 7. Okay. Now add this admittance. Now we are proceeding towards the bus number 3 and we are going to add this admittance, like addition of Y30 affects Y33 entry only. Okay, addition of Y30 affects which entry only? Y33 entry. Okay, so Y33 new is equal to Y33 old plus Y30. Okay, and check the previous entry for Y33. So it just check where it came. Here it is. Okay, in the step number 5. So Y33 The previous entry is this one. So here it is y13 plus y23. So this is the previous obtained result for this entry, and the new component that is added is plus y30. Okay, like this. Okay. Now in the next step, step number 8. Now we are going to add this one. The admittance that is connected between the bus number 3 and bus number 4. Okay. Addition of y34 affects which entries? One is y33, then y34, then y43, and finally y44. Like this. So these 4 entries are affected by adding the admittance between the bus number 3 and bus number 4. Okay, so similarly, we are going to write down the new entries for these values. So y33 new, it is equals to y33 old plus y34. And what is y33 old? It is recently calculated in this step number 7. So it came out to be y13 plus y23 plus y30 plus y, the recent entry is 34, like this. Okay, now y34 new is equal to y43 new is equal to y34 old minus y34. Okay, and this entry is 0, 0 minus y34, and it is equals to minus y34. Like this. Okay, and finally y44. Y44 new is equal to y44 old plus y34. And what is y44 old? It is calculated in this step number 6. So it is y24 plus y34. So this is the entry for this step. Now finally only one admittance is left, this one. So in the next step, now I am going to rub this figure. Okay, finally step number 9. This is our last step in this step-by-step method. So for the step number 9, addition of y40. This is the last admittance that we have to add it in the network. So addition of y10 affects y44 only. Okay, only this entry is affected by the addition of y40. So now what is y44 new in the similar way? It is y44 old plus y40. Okay, just you have to remember that where is the plus sign and where is the negative sign. Just that's it. Okay, so what is y44 old now? It is calculated already in the step number 8. So y44 old is taken this value now. It is y24 plus y34, these two values, and one is the new entry, that is y40. Okay, so these are our final steps. And now we have to write down the final YBUS matrix to all these entries. Okay. I'm going to write down here finally YBUS is equal to, now you have to check within these steps the new value for each entry, like Y11, starting with the Y11 new. So what is the recent entry to the Y11 new? One Y11 new is here, another is here, here it is also there. Okay, then after this, there is no entry to the Y11. Okay, so this is our final result for Y11 entry, right? Y10 plus Y12 plus Y13. So this is the final result. So it is Y10 plus Y12 plus Y13. Okay, similarly for Y12 entry and Y21 entry. Okay, it is minus Y1. So next entry is minus Y12 and here it is also minus Y12. Okay, now for Y13 entry is here, this one and this one. Okay, this is already covered, this one is covered. Okay. Now Y13 it is minus Y13 and minus Y1. Here it is minus Y13 and here again minus Y13. So these are the entries in the form of admittances that are connected in the network. Okay. So this is covered. Now Y14. So where it is Y14, Y14, Y14 or Y41, it is nowhere. Okay, Y14 or Y41 entry is nowhere in this calculation steps. So that entry is considered 0. And from this, as no Y14 entry is there, that means the no admittance is connected between the bus number 1 and bus number 4. Okay. So now next, this Y22 entry. Now check for the Y22 entry. Here it is Y22. Okay, here it is also Y22. Here it is also Y22 entry. Then after that, here it is also Y22 entry. So this one is the last Y22 entry. This one. Okay, this is the last entry for Y22. And so this being the final result. So it comes out to be, and just write them in the sequence. Okay, it is Y20 plus Y12 plus Y23 plus Y24. So this is the entry for Y22. Okay, now Y23 entry. So Y23 entry is here, this one, which is equal to Y32 and it is further equal to minus Y23. So here it is minus Y23 and here it is also minus Y23. Okay, next Y24 entry. Okay, this one is covered. So Y24 entry is, this one is 2, 3 and here this one is Y22. Here it is. So Y24, Y42 and this is equal to minus Y24. Okay, here it is also minus Y24. And similarly, you have to complete this matrix. Like the next entry for this 3, 3 is, so 3, 3 final 3, 3 is here. And one more 3, 3 is also here. So this is final entry for 3, 3. So it comes out to be Y30 plus Y13 plus Y23 plus Y34. Okay, and similarly for 3, 4 entry, it is minus Y34 and here it is also minus Y34. Okay, and finally Y44 entry, final Y44 entry is here. Here it is, and last is here in the step number 9. So it comes out to be Y40 plus Y24 plus Y34. Okay, so this is how the YBUS is formulated using a step-by-step method. So these are the complete steps which are followed for the formation of this YBUS matrix for any given network. Okay, here we have taken the 4-bus network. So these are the various steps. One by one, you have to add the admittance in the steps and got the final result in the form of this matrix. Okay. So in this, as you've seen in this figure, that only 5 admittances are connected in the network. So no ground admittances are considered here. So as the 5 admittances are there, so there are total 5 steps in the calculations. Okay, so in the first step, they have added admittance Y12, which will affect Y11, Y12, Y21, and Y22, and so on. These are the different calculations. And similarly for step 2, they have added Y13, which affect these admittances, these entries. And similarly, all the after 5 admittances added, then you have to assemble them in the form of matrix. Okay, so this is how to do the step-by-step method. Now let's have one numerical problem related to this method. Like this network is given. Okay, here there are 2 nodes, 2 buses. Bus number 1 is there, and here the bus number 2 is there. Okay, and this one is the reference bus. Okay, so one admittance is connected between 1 and 0. Okay, then other admittance is connected between 2 and 0, and third admittance is connected between 1 and 2. Okay, so as in total there are only 3 admittances, this one, this, and this. So the complete steps that are followed are just 3 steps, and after 3 steps you got your YBUS matrix. Okay, now let's see. As it is a 2 by 2 bus system, this one is a ground potential 0, so the matrix appears something like this: Y11, Y12, 21, and 22. Okay, and initially we assume that all the entries are 0, 0. So in the step 1, add minus j.5, this one, the admittance between 1 and 2. So when we are going to add this now, so this will affect which entries? 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, and 2, 1. Okay, it affects all these 4 entries. So what is y11? As it is minus y12, so it comes out to be with the negative sign. Okay, y11 entry comes out to be y11 old plus y12, this one. Okay, it comes out to be minus j.5. Now y21 entry comes with the negative sign. Okay, so it becomes minus of minus j.5. Similarly, y21 entry again with the negative sign, minus of minus j.5, and finally 22 entry comes with the positive sign, and here it is minus j.5. Okay, so finally the admittance after this step 1 appears something like this. Okay, now for step 2. Okay, for step 2, or you may write these steps as we have covered in on the board also. Okay, if you wish to write them in the form of matrix, then you can write in the form of matrix or in the simple row steps like this. Now in the second step, add minus j.3, this one. Okay, as it is connected between 2 and 0, so this entry will affect only y22. Here it is, only y22 entry will affected. All the rest 3 entries remains the same. So it is added in the minus j.5 and minus j.3. So this becomes minus j.8 and rest of the entries remains same. Okay, now in the final step, just add minus j.4 and this will affect only y11 entry. Okay, and rest of these entries remain same. So it is minus j.5 minus j.4. It comes out to be minus j.9 and rest of the entries are same. And this become our final YBUS matrix for this 2 by 2 bus system. Okay, so this is a simple example to formulate the YBUS using a step-by-step method. Similarly, just taking one more numerical, and in this numerical, find YBUS assuming that the line shown dotted is not connected. Okay, firstly, you have to calculate the YBUS or formulate YBUS, but assume that there is no connection between 1 and 2. Okay, and in the B part, what modification need to be carried out in YBUS if the line shown dotted is connected? So in the B part, if this connection is there in the network, then how it affects the YBUS network? Okay, so and this is the data given. So this is G, B, 1, 3. Actually, this value is the admittance values. Okay, G is the conductance, that is the reciprocal of resistance. B, okay, so it combining it will gives you 2 minus J of 6 like this. Okay, or 1 minus J of 3. If here it is given a R and X, if instead of this G and B here, if it is given that R and X, then that means the impedance values are given. Okay, then you have to first take the reciprocal of them and then implement the YBUS method on them. Okay, but here the directly admittance values are given. So let's see. As now it is a 4 bus system. So the resultant matrix will appear something like this, 4x4 matrix. So now, firstly, we assume that there is no connection between 1 and 2 and there are no ground potentials also. Okay, no ground admittances are also there. So for first bus, only one admittance is connected, 1 and 3. So here comes out to be Y13, no connection, that's 0. Here it is minus Y13, again no connection between 1 and 4. No connection between 1 and 4. So this entry is again 0. Okay. Similarly, next, this one is 0. Okay. No connection between 1 and 2. Okay. Then 2 entry, just check for bus number 2. 2 admittances are connected, one with bus number 4 and other with the bus number 3. Okay. So it comes out to be Y23 plus Y24. Here it is minus Y23. Here it is minus Y24. And similarly, minus Y13, minus Y23. And for the bus number 3, just see the 3 admittances are connected with 1, with 2, and with 4. So this is a combination Y13, Y32, Y34. And here it is minus Y34. Okay, and this is the final row. And now just check this, this matrix is written just by the observation method, direct observation method. Okay, no singular transformation or no step-by-step is applied here. So this matrix is written just by a simple observation method. Okay, now just put down their values. What is Y13? Now just check from here. Y13, it is 1 minus J of 3. Okay, just 1 minus J of 3. Here it is 0. Here it is minus Y13. So it can be written as minus 1 plus J of 3. Here it is 0. This entry is again 0. Here you have to add Y23. Here you have to add this Y23 and Y24 entries. Okay, so here comes out to 1.66 after adding a minus J of 5. Okay, just check 1.66 minus J of 5. Okay, similarly, just put down the values and you got this matrix. But now for the B part, what is the question that if this dotted line is added? Okay, now here you have to apply the step-by-step method. Now, if this dotted line is added to this network, then which entries are going to be affected? This Y11, Y22, Y12, and Y21 entry. Okay, these entries are going to be affected by adding this dotted line. Okay, now just check. The following elements of YBUS of part A are modified when a line is added between buses 1 and 2. So what is Y12 new? So it comes out to be Y12 old minus. So what is the admittance for this new value? That is 2 minus J of 6. Okay, so here it is added minus 2 minus J of 6. So this is equal to Y21 also. Okay, so Y11 new is Y11 old. What is Y11 old? This one, 1 minus J of 3. This is Y11 old plus 2 minus J6. Okay, and similarly Y22 new is equal to Y22 old plus 2 minus J of 6. So this one is your Y22 old now. And this being the final YBUS matrix if the dotted line is added in the network. So this is how this method is implemented on the numericals. Okay, so these type of simple numericals will be there on the step-by-step method, or to formulate the YBUS matrix using a step-by-step method. Okay, so all for this lecture. Thank you very much.